Hello, everybody. For our big research project assignment, you are going to be writing a research essay based on Drew Hayden Taylor's play, Someday. For this assignment, you're going to be writing an essay using both primary and secondary sources. A primary source is a document or physical object which is written or created during a certain historical period. For example, a primary source could be a novel, a play, a piece of art, a painting, a sculpture, something that is created in order to teach us or tell us about a certain historical period, or something that is created during a specific historical period for the sake of creating art itself. Now, a secondary source interprets and analyzes the information given by the primary source. This could include a textbook, a history of a specific piece of art, an explanation of the piece of art and how it connects to the historical period that it comes from, an essay on a book, an essay on a play, anything that interprets and analyzes the information. These sources are two or more steps removed from the primary source. So, for example, Someday will be your primary source for this essay. Your secondary source will be research based on the true life issues that come up in Someday. And also, by writing this essay, you will be creating a secondary source based on the play Someday. Now, using your primary and secondary sources, so that's the play Someday plus your research as your secondary sources, your essay is going to focus on the 60s scoop. Specifically, what are the long-term impacts of the 60s scoop on the identity and culture of either one or a few different First Nations communities? So you're going to have to either select one specific First Nations community or pick up to 4 because you have 4 body paragraphs. Okay, so it's up to you if you want to just do one community or if you want to have one paragraph focused on a different community, or do 2 paragraphs focused on one community and 2 on the other. It's completely up to you how many communities you want to focus, but you will have to narrow your focus down a little bit to either one or a few communities. In order to kind of get you started on your research, consider the following questions. Number 1, how are the characters in the play affected by the 60s scoop? Number 2, how does the 60s scoop threaten the preservation of identity in many communities? Now, I'm talking here both in the play itself and in the real-life communities that you're going to be researching. And lastly, how do the events in the play relate to or connect to what is happening, either happening now or has happened in real life? Basically, that's the point of this whole essay. I want you to take what we've learned about in the play and apply what we've learned about to real life and to see the connections between Drew Hayden Taylor's depiction of a fictional setting and a real life community. Your essay is going to consist of 6 paragraphs. So you're going to have an intro, you're going to have 4 body paragraphs, and you're going to have a conclusion. Now, before you can begin your actually writing your essay and doing your brainstorming and writing your thesis statement, you have to complete your research. So you are going to complete detailed research notes based on your secondary sources. Once you finish your research, then you can start the outline of your essay.